Independent publisher and developer Poncle has been active in releasing free updates filled with additional content for its surprise hit action game, Vampire Survivors, so the arrival of its first paid DLC has some high standards to uphold. Thankfully, Legacy of the Moonspell not only provides Vampire Survivor fans with a bunch of new and exciting content, it does it at a price point that is very hard to argue against. While Vampire Survivor's base game content has always been strictly Eurocentric, after all that's where the best vampire stories come from, the new Legacy of the Moonspell DLC takes a more East Asian angle with its characters, monsters and new map. By far the biggest selling point with this DLC is the new stage, Mount Moonspell. Whereas other stages throughout the game have patterns and textures that repeat ad nauseum, like the background of a 1960s Hanna-Barbera cartoon, this new stage is encapsulated and features different regions, from the snow-covered castle to the north, the bamboo forest to the east, and the ocean shore to the south. What's more, the map commits hard to the East Asian theme, with a wide variety of Japanese yokai and oni making up the bulk of the monsters. And the developers have made the stage feel even more alive by only placing some monsters in certain portions of the map. In addition to the new map, the DLC also includes a bunch of new characters, though they're not simply available from the word go, you need to work to unlock them. For example, Miang Moonspell can be unlocked by opening the coffin hidden within the new stage, and then to unlock Sayutu Moonspell, you have to evolve Menya's weapon, and so on. It's a familiar formula for fans then. It's hard to judge Legacy of the Moonspell and the base game Vampire Survivors based on the graphical presentation. The base game and its DLC are not on par with any AAA title on a current or last gen or pre-last gen machine, because frankly, that's not what they were built to do. Rather, they rely on nostalgia and blocky pixels from the 8 to 16-bit era, and factoring in the fast-paced action and the ability to fit hundreds of enemies on screen at once, the games are using that specific art style to the maximum effect. I would be lying if I said that Legacy of the Moonspell's price point didn't have anything to do with the score of this review. Being affordable does not make a game or a DLC good by any means, it's the content that matters, but an overpriced DLC automatically becomes worse, and the developer delivers more than enough bang for the $2 the DLC costs, especially if you're already a Vampire Survivors fan. Overall, the DLC takes everything that made the base game of Vampire Survivors such a surprise success and gives you more of the same, but with a more involved map and a theme to bring the whole thing together. If you're one of the many who has been enthralled with the allure of Vampire Survivors, you're going to appreciate the additional content that the developer has thrown in here. And with a price point set at less than $2, there's very little reason for any fan to stay away. And that's the end of this review. Thank you very much for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, found it useful and want more, then go down below and give the like and subscribe buttons a tap, and don't forget to ding the bell icon so that you're notified whenever we've got some new stuff. I've been Chris, you have been, as always, gorgeous, and I'll see you on the next one. Until then, cheers my dears.